Nigerians abroad are becoming homeless. The main question is, why exactly is this happening? So the idea of Nigerians being homeless was something very alien to me, and I never believed actually really happened until I stumbled on this TikTok channel. I mean, the name of this TikTok channel is called Favor T63, and basically what this guy do is create awareness about and just helping people on the street. And the three stories I'll be showing you is the story of Amy, the story of Simi, and the story of Peter. Ensure you watch this video to the end, because Peter's story is actually the most should I say sad out of this whole story, and for some reason I just can't get my head around it. So before further ado, let's just get into the video and watch the story.
Hey, come here looking for food.
Oh my gosh, if you're hungry, I'll buy you food right now.
I'm hungry. I have my food over there.
Do you want me to buy you?
Come back again. Yeah.
That's the feeling, eh? Do you want something from the store?
I get bites in my nose, I get bites in my mouth, in my throat, and I get cut off from my breathing. I can't breathe. I lose my breathing. And I get bites in my ear. I get bites all over from head to toe.
Do you want food? I'll buy you food.
Yes.
As you guys can see, looking at Amy looks like someone who's been in Canada for a while, who is a little bit elderly. And I personally don't know the story, because this guy really don't talk about their story on a personal level. But whatever Amy is going through doesn't really look like what they call the Canadian dream. I mean, look at this woman living a country. I think she's Liberian, not actually Nigerian. And getting into Canada and basically living on the street. Couldn't afford food, couldn't afford shelter, and couldn't even afford basic medication, even though she's really, really sick.
Simi, where are you from?
Nigeria.
What was it like when you came to Canada?
When I came to Canada, I was going to school in Hamilton, so it was pretty good. And I was in boarding school, so it was pretty good.
Did you come to Canada alone?
Yes, I did.
And so how did you end up on the streets?
It's a long story, but it's mostly because I invested in business. I invested in a business idea that failed. I was in Children's College just down the street, and I had a fashion business. And yeah, there is an issue with housing. You know, it's not so much detox. It's not so much hospitals. It's not so much like the mental health, like the therapy. It's more so housing that there's issues with.
Simi really seems to be a very hardworking, smart, very articulate lady. However, Canada doesn't seem like what everyone paints this Canada to be. And personally, I'm starting to think Canada has the same PR team like the UK or Australia, or generally the Western countries, where most people really think money falls from a tree.
My bro, what's your name?
My name is Peter, sir.
Peter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where are you from?
From Nigeria.
When did you come to Canada, bro?
2023 December.
And what was your experience when you came?
I came in as a student. I was doing good, but all of a sudden, my dad, who was my sponsor, fell sick. He got stroke. So they were unable to support me again. I became homeless. And
So you're homeless right now?
yes, sir.
How old are you?
Just 25 years old.
25 years old. What do you need the most right now?
Shelter will help me the most.
Are you in the shelters right now?
No,
Warming shelters?
no one shelter.
They're open.
I don't know anyone around here.
Okay, after this, I'm gonna tell you.
When I was in my future, I was able to finish with school.
You did?
I did finish.
Oh, okay.
I mean, from this particular video, you can see even though Peter seemed to be homeless and everything, he still got a little bit of dreams. He still understands who he is. But then let's check Peter a few weeks, or I guess a few months later.
Mr. Reed. Thank you, Mr. Reed.
No problem. Yo, Peter.
Bless you.
God bless you. Do you have a message?
Not really.
That is really, really sad. I mean, look at the difference. Look at the difference a few months can make between a guy who came to Canada with a lot of dreams and now a total. People need to understand that the West isn't really what the media makes us feel. And of course, Africa isn't also what most people think Africa is. The West has its bad side, while Africa also has its bad side. But sadly, based on the media and all, they only portray the bad side of Africa and show you guys the best side of the West. And that's the reason why you see a lot of people who really enjoy the best of life in Africa trying their best to still come to the West, because we all believe the grass is greener on the other side.